Are we gonna do this toast? All right, toast to the birthday boy DJ Pill. Hey, birthday, you know what I'm saying? Man. Happy birthday. Phil, you ready?
Yes, sir.
It's your boy JS Wanna Supply at VVCRadio.com. We're back in the building. Aries Lounge. We in the building. Another week. Yo, I got a special guest. We got family in the building. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend in these streets, literally. He be in these streets, you know what I mean? Back alleys, roads, you know what I'm saying? He drive a Bonneville, you know what I'm saying? With gold BBS's on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
I wish. I'm not
he normally got his pimp cane with him, you know what I'm saying? In a silk outfit. However, you know what I'm saying? He dressed down to be like us mere mortals, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, we got the boss in the building, you know what I'm saying? AKA Pimp Daddy Slim. They call him Phil. 1500 Phil, radio guy Phil, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Come take a drink with me. One drink on the show, yeah, Phil.
Drink with Phil.
Come drink. We got a drink with Phil. Phil in the building.
The podcast, yeah. Drink.
Yeah, man. Phil is in the building.
Drink with me, man. I invited you.
I already drank once with you, and you know, one of your old employees got upset with me.
Oh man,
threw me out of the building and shit. I got ejected from 1500. I didn't know. I thought 1500 was. Honestly, I always thought 1500 was death row. So I'm thinking, shit, I gotta go in here and be hardcore. You know what I'm saying? I went in there, and niggas started crying in that bitch. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I thought, y'all got thrown out for being.
He came into the studio side with me. He ain't get thrown.
Yo, them niggas was crying in that bitch.
He probably did get thrown out.
He just, I didn't even say nothing crazy. It was a gay person on there, and I called them gay, which they responded in a way where they was like, oh yeah, you know. And the nigga got sensitive about it. I think he was fucking the dude. That's just my personal opinion.
Nah, man. But he don't get down like that. But
oh, he's still defending him. There you go.
I mean, listen, man. What I'm trying to say, it happened at my establishment, and you didn't get kicked out. You came to the studio side. We kicked it. We talked. You know what I mean? So you ain't get thrown out.
Yo, they picked me up off my feet. They used my head to open the door. It took sex. It took six niggas. You know what I mean? To lift me up, yo. And then, you know.
Yeah, but on the serious note, I do appreciate y'all having me on the show.
You the man, sir.
I mean, I feel like I'm somebody. All the heavyweights I had up this motherfucker. Yeah.
Fuck you, nigga.
I finally made it, y'all. Bye,
if you don't shut the fuck up. Yo, right now, Phil is on his press run for whatever. I don't know. I think he dropping an album or something. We don't know what he dropped. Like, you don't know what Phil. Like, you don't know what's coming around the corner, yo. Like,
it's definitely
so
radio station about to drop.
Right. Yeah, probably. He got two of them already. So you gonna drop the third station?
Yeah, it's coming.
You know, beat down. What was it? West Side niggas beat them down. Radio or something.
I mean, no. I mean, the cat out the bag. We ain't even really. Yeah, I mean, sugarcoat and anything. I'm definitely coming. With a television network, it's in the works right now. 1500 TV.
I was about to say 1500 TV.
Yeah, yeah, man. So
how did I guess?
I mean, I guess you can thank you because you told me I was killing it, but I need to involve. So I guess that was the next thing.
Yeah, yo, you gotta smack niggas over the head with that TV shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
You got waves. Like, I can't get waves, but you got waves. So I feel like you could work for television, yo.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about a YouTube channel and calling it TV. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about a real television network with
full streaming,
scheduled programming. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Real streaming. So, I mean, we taking it to the next level. I had talked to I believe her name's Sherelle. Mm-hmm. She was like one of the first people. I'm not gonna say lady, but one of the first people in the city with a Bentley GT. Right? Mm-hmm. She got all these. I want like health centers. I might be saying it wrong, but like she got She $1 million.
She got a bunch of assisted living facilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who you talking about, but
well, she worth $1 million. She was in the Black Enterprise. She was like number 6.
Mm-hmm.
She from Baltimore, and she told me she made her millions because she brought something to the city nobody else was doing. I mean, I'm not saying that ain't nobody else even attempting to do television or doing it, because we all know, you know, radio on fire is really TV on fire, but
kind of sort of. But more on the format that you want is Frank Johnson. So like, yeah, take that, Frank Johnson. You're not really doing it. Phil's about to really do it. You feel me?
I don't know what Frank Johnson's doing, but
take that, bro. He's got a 24-hour television network. So like, if you click onto his website, it's TV programming. So he got commercials. He got TV shows that come on at different times and shit. He's got a lot of original programming and shit on that.
So that's the
yeah. Shout out to him. I forgot the name of his TV show. He gonna be APTV.
APTV. Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, APTV. Okay, you know what I mean? He used to shoot a lot of stuff, yo. He Raven did a TV show over there, and Ray Hill did some shit over there, and everybody then did some shit over there. And then when I went over there, he said I was too old, and don't nobody want to look at no old nigga. That's his literally. No, I swear to God, that was his literal words. Like, Frank Johnson's the older, more disgruntled version of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not disgruntled yet, but I'm getting there. But I'm not. So like, he just be saying whatever the fuck he want to say. But shout out to him, yo.
But yeah, I don't know Frank. I met him a couple times. I mean, I'm not saying I met him. I seen him a couple times.
Right.
And you know, all power to that, bro. You feel me? Keep on working, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
always all love.
I'm trying to
step it up,
develop something for me. So my whole goal was 1,500 studios. I mean, I think we talked about that a little bit. So I mean, I already got the talk radio. I already got the radio station, and now it's time for me to, to do the visuals. And like I said, when we was talking, you said, I need to evolve. I think that was just the only step for me to, evolve, to really be that nigga. You know what I mean? So
I feel like once you do that, it'll open you up to a broader market of people. You know what I mean? Because I guess there are people that love the audio stuff, but everybody do video all day. Like, everybody do that. You know what I mean? And it's just making sure that you come up with good content that you want to keep people coming back.
So so I already have one show in development right now. It's going well. I'm afraid that her show will be too dated by the time it dropped, but I mean, it's worth a try.
Yo, you let her know guns and nipples will keep her in the black till the end of time. Like, you know what I mean? So as long as she got those two things in there, the hood gonna rock with her. You know what I mean? But anyway, I actually like this subject because it kind of goes into I want, like I was telling you off air, like I didn't know whether or not I want to talk about black businesses or just business in general, or whether I want to talk about rap as a genre and then all the subgenres. So I think we might be able to do both. But this is what I wanted to get into first. And number one, we are drinking tonight. What is that? Remy Martin.
1738.
1738. Developed by the Remy Martin Corporation. It's a cognac straight from France. Yep. It is actually the rival, the only real rival that Hennessy has. We have all tasted it and taste tested it. I just need to get everybody's opinion. Okay, let's go around the room. Pill, what's your opinion on this 1738?
Hold on. It's definitely smooth. It's got it's got that cognac taste, but a lot smoother than Hennessy.
Wow, Phil, what's your opinion about this 1738?
Man, I wouldn't say it's a lot smoother than Hennessy,
Those two niggas are Hennessy. They are keeping the Hennessy Corporation alive. You know what I'm saying? So that was offensive to them.
It was. I did take offense to that. I said a lot smoother than Hennessy. You should have seen it in my mind. Smoother than Hennessy. No, but 1738 is definitely a good cognac. I wouldn't say smoother than Hennessy, but it's definitely good. I personally like the VSOP better than the 1738, but all of it get you there. So
That's a fact. That is definitely a fact.
So kudos to them.
So does it have an aftertaste for y'all?
No.
Okay.
And for this, I mean, mine is chilled, so I got mine on the rock. So when you put it on ice, you can taste the sweetness in the cognac. So
I never knew that. That's some different. That's some different shit. All right. Well,
I don't know. I'm a room temperature Hennessy.
right.
It's smooth. It doesn't have that Hennessy bite.
Hennessy bite. You know what I think it is with Hennessy? I think Hennessy is
That first one, it bites you a little bit.
right.
it's hot.
I mean, well, we drink it straight.
Yeah.
But I will agree that it does have a hit in the beginning, but I also feel like it's sweeter. I feel like this has a little bit of an edge on it, like where it's almost you can taste more alcohol-y. Whereas when you Hennessy, it's more of the oak and it's more of that sweetness from the grape and all that in it. And this doesn't really have it, in my opinion.
With cognac, you can change the flavor. Depending on like if you have a chaser, like say you got like a soda as a chaser, drink the soda first, then drink the cognac. It'll taste completely different. Like if you use like pineapple juice, drink pineapple juice first, then drink your cognac. It'll taste a lot sweeter.
That's a whole different game, bro. That's complicated. But shout out. I mean,
and like I said, it's smoother. It'll get you there.
Yeah, this don't have the same kick. But I think this
end up probably having to drink more.
Nah, I feel like this will sneak up on you. I feel like this is a sneaker.
Well, every time I done got fucked up on 1738 I had some Hennessy involved too.
And all of my bougie friends love 1738. Like all of my real niggas,
I think it's
all of my regular people, they love Hennessy. But
it's a higher class cognac.
I mean, it is.
Supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like the 1738. Of course, you know how black people are. The higher the price is,
Right.
Man, they think the slicker it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
You can get some Salonac,
For that.
which is
no, Salonac is like it tastes cheap.
Sound like delicious, sir.
I mean,
I've been tricked by Will before, so like I've been tricked before. I'm thinking he'd be like, "Yeah, this Hennessy," and I'm drinking. I'm like, "Yeah, man." And he'd be like, "Nah, nigga, that's salad." He'd be like, "Fuck."
I drank so much honey, I can taste the difference.
But you know,
I can too.
To co-sign what Phil was saying, like I was watching a documentary and they were talking about cognac and they were talking about how Jay-Z's Douce is actually harvested from, I mean, it's created from really cheap, like leftover grapes. And then he puts that fucking high price point on it, even though it's not that good.
And that makes a lot of sense because that shit tastes cheap. I don't like Douce. I was definitely one of those guys. Jay-Z, I'm gonna support the black business and drink it. And I'm like, hell no, I ain't fucking with this shit.
Some niggas swear by Douce, boy. Some niggas swear it's the best thing in the world. But it's like I've had it a couple of times. But niggas know my beef stay with them with the price point. Like y'all niggas killing. Like yo, if you know, I'm like, if you really want to take on something, take on Hennessy at Hennessy price point. And then like let's see where the fight really gonna go. But like you trying to make it as some exotic shit, so when your sales ain't crazy, you can go, well, you know, we're expensive.
That's the bottom.
You know what I'm saying? But and it's crazy because they say Ciroc is made from cheap ingredients, but I've always believed
the same thing about Patron.
I don't like Patron, bro. I love 1800.
Mexicans, they love to drink 1800 and Jose Cuervo. They say Patron is like the cheap stuff.
Yeah, well, 1800 is gonna be the top, man. Jose Cuervo is gonna get you fucked up for less. You are going to fucking have a headache. But in my personal opinion, I feel like, you know, definitely shout out to Remy. They develop a good product. You know what I'm saying? I think it's definitely comparable, but not equal to Hennessy. I would drink it. It is not my preference. You know, Hennessy is definitely my preference when I do drink cognac. But
this was more than Hennessy.
And it was definitely way more than Hennessy. Almost $20 more than
like 50.
Right, it's $20 more than a regular Hennessy, which is 30 and some change. But hey, if you want a smooth flavor, if you got a chick that can't handle Hennessy because it's too strong, then you can get her some 1738 and you'll get in the drawers just a little bit faster. But shout out to Remy. We hope y'all continue to make great cognac. And next week we'll have a whole different flavor for y'all. Thank you, Will, for keeping to our commitment to every week bringing you a different cognac. I actually was going to come in here with some EQ, but I had some problems with my bank. Okay. So, but next week I'm gonna have MeQ, and I got 2 more flavors that I really want to bring in because like I seen 2 joints that I ain't never heard of, and they was both 20 a piece. The MeQ was 25.
Well, how about this? Don't ever bring no Conjo in.
They don't. Do they even make it? I was thinking about doing it for his birthday because you know that's his boo.
They got it in the last place I bought it was in Kings on the east side.
I would never buy.
What's the name of it?
Conjo Cognac. You remember Ludacris used to have his little cognac company? Not a Ludacris fan, huh?
I am, but I wasn't drinking with Ludacris.
You probably just gave up. Don't worry about it. We all gave up on Ludacris a few years ago.
Can I make a recommendation for y'all?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Throw something in the ring.
Try out the Hennessy, the Master Blend.
Oh yeah. I've had that before. It's crazy.
Y'all should bring it up. It's gonna run you, but it's that.
It's $55 a fifth.
55.
Yeah, I got a place right up here off of Wabash. I can get it. You can get it, and it's 55. So
go check that out. I drink it all the time.
That's because you got money. So anyway,
I don't regular VS.
I'm not saying. I'm saying like I'll buy a bottle and leave it in the house. I don't share it.
That's the one he keep up under the floorboards.
That ain't the one you take to the party.
Nah, you take regular Hennessy to the party.
Get the Henny Black.
Henny Black. Remember when they had that shortage on Hennessy?
Yeah.
Last year. So I got enough
had
of
one
Henny
this
Black.
year.
No, I'm talking about when ain't no bars had them. And they was running the price
That's
up.
all they was doing was Henny Black.
All
that was the only
was Henny Black.
Right.
So I had my fair share of Henny Black. When all they had was
that shit one time.
All right, so what was your? All right, so this is the crazy question. Apel, do you want to say something? Or you saying something? What is your favorite brand of Hennessy that you've tried? That you like? Oh, this is my
VS.
What is that? Is that the regular?
The regular one.
You never tried the XO?
Never had the I had
And you don't,
XO.
wait a minute, you like the Henny Black. So what the fuck is you talking about? You was not beefing when we was drinking Hennessy Black, bro. You was not.
It was not the only Hennessy around.
I don't know. Maybe you or me.
It wasn't me.
It had to be one of us because you and I the only niggas that be buying
Hennessy Black.
Yeah, he talking about he ain't like Hennessy.
Man, you definitely had Hennessy Black.
Thank you. And he was not complaining when we drank this shit.
Do I like?
Oh, which one you like more? Okay.
I like the VS. I don't care for the Henny Black.
Have you had the XO?
I had a couple shots of it.
You ain't like it?
It was cool. It's something with the VS that I like.
Phil, just the Master Blend?
Master Blend is definitely the best. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a lot sweeter. It's a lot smoother. It's like the best, the top notch of the Henny brand for real. It's definitely.
Like when you say sweeter, what do you mean like sweeter?
I mean like it's just like when
I don't like no sweet.
When I'm not.
No, he's not talking about candy corn or some shit like that. Yeah,
you can taste. I guess the grapes, the sugar, whatever. You can taste it. That's why I like to drink my cognac on ice because it's a sweeter. I don't have to worry about that bite that you talking about. It's always smooth.
I like the bite.
You know what I mean? But the Master Blend, you don't have that bite. It's just a real good cognac. You feel me? So it's top notch. I never had XO, so I can't really speak on that.
Right.
Their VSOP, I hated it. I hated the VSOP. It wasn't good at all. So they can throw that in the trash. I'm not gonna lie, but the VS classic. You know, you can't go without that. But the
I'm gonna try the XO. I think I might get a bottle for Christmas.
Because we had it down there.
We had it.
Then we had the shots down. What the fuck? That spot down.
Do you know how that was so long ago? I don't even remember.
That shit down.
Oh, you talking about the Amore?
Yeah.
Nigga, that was a million years ago, nigga. My taste buds don't remember that.
Mine.
Shit. All right. So that's the review. Hey, man, check us out next week. We're going to have some more cognac reviews for y'all. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, VVC Life. Also, don't forget to follow each and every one of us on our social media. I don't feel like giving it out right now, but definitely go to arieslounge.com, cop the merch, subscribe to the channel, and stay current on everything that we got going on. Definitely don't forget to log on to 1500radio.net.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? At all times, if you ride in a car, You can listen to it. You can download their app on Google Play and iTunes for free. That means you can listen to all of their great shows. They got great music. You know what I'm saying? Like 24 hours a day, free radio for you to enjoy. And if you are an artist or a creator in Baltimore and would like to have a platform for yourself, you can always reach out to Phil and possibly get something popping.
Yeah.
You might be able to get your own radio show and be better than us out this bitch. Because we don't give a fuck. Because we gonna do this till the end of the time.
OGs, man. You gotta respect.
We old, yeah, we got you.
I'm not saying old, like
No, I'm saying
y'all
old.
been in the game for a minute, so you gotta
Drink
respect
tea
that.
first. Drink tea first.
They're having a thing.
Drink tea.
We're doing this.
I'll drink the yak. Seriously. Tastes different, don't it?
A little bit.
It tastes like tea and Hennessy. Or tea and Remy.
It'll taste a little bit sweeter.
That's crazy. I don't need no more sweetness. I'm good. Pause.
I mean, no,
homo.
it's not like that. It's just you actually taste like the sugars and shit.
Word. So, what y'all been up to in the last week, y'all? Will?
Let's see here.
I'm about to fall asleep already, yo. I'm done with this nigga, yo. I can't ask this nigga not one question and get a straight up answer, yo. Go ahead, yo. Just tell me what the fuck you did, yo.
Let's see here.
You get up, you go to work, you come home, you fuck bitches, you smoke salmon and
Smoke some salmon, yo?
No, fuck no.
Damn, this
I
nigga cooking
down like
like
maybe
that.
like 3 or 4 fifths of Hennessy.
Hey, yo, it's
hey, that's what's up. That's normal.
In a week or
Yeah.
okay.
My liver is fucked up.
beyond.
Yo, you gotta experiment with some different shit, bro. I'm telling you, yo, just try different stuff, just for the experience. That's how I started getting into the
I stick with what works and I just rock with it.
That's how I got into the you know I be into the hooch, nigga. Like I like that, you know what I mean? I've been trying different whiskeys and shit. Yo, I can't wait to bring you on to these different cognacs. Yo, I think once we run through about 20, 30 cognacs, I think we should do like 1 month of whiskeys. But
you.
it's not gonna be no shit that you know. Yo, I got some out of the box shit. You know what I'm saying? Phil, you fuck with whiskey at all, or you kind of stay away from?
Cool.
Let's go with
Ew, nah, that's disgusting shit.
Man.
I gotta get you on a different level, bro. Like, come on, yo.
I
You taller than me, yo.
bourbon.
You supposed to be sophisticated, nigga.
I rock with bourbon. I like bourbon. It tastes like cognac. So,
Yeah, bullet bourbon, yo. Shout out to that.
but
That's some shit. That's some shit. But Pill, what you been up to in the last week?
working. Hanging out with my son. That's pretty about it.
Word. Phil, what you been up to?
Getting money,
same old. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
being rich,
Taking
getting money.
care of the kids.
Yeah, he definitely getting rich.
Being rich, getting money.
And he got a thing. Don't you do some like trap karaoke shit every week?
Oh shit!
Nah, well, I do it every first Wednesdays. We doing 2 this month. We did one the first Wednesday in November, and we doing one the day before Thanksgiving.
Where?
Montego Bar,
Where the fuck is that at?
1818 North Charles Street.
It sounds familiar. 1818. I don't know where the fuck that shit at, but it sounds super.
And next is 1818 Maryland. That's why. And then remember the club 1818. Yeah, that was on Maryland Avenue too.
Nope.
So a lot of people get that confused when you 1818 Charles Street. They be thinking of 1818 Maryland Avenue, but
It's not the same.
Nah,
It's a different place.
2 blocks now.
So how much does it cost to get in the door?
It's free, man. Come through and fuck with us.
For real.
We got free food this week.
Damn.
Thanksgiving, man. We giving.
Every Wednesday?
No,
No.
Wednesday.
Every first Wednesday.
It's lit. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's a good time.
Oh no, I've heard nothing but good reviews.
It's a
From
good-
women.
With all
Women.
the stuff.
That's the important thing. When the women say, "Oh, that shit lit," that's when you know it's the spot.
It's lit. You know what I mean? You can come in, and I'm not too laid back. You know what I mean? You can really see the real me.
Yeah, you can see this nigga wilding out.
I ain't really as laid back as everybody think I am, but you know.
You laid back, nigga. So
Oh yeah, I am, but
till you get drunk. Till that Hennessy
that's
get in your
really
system.
what it is.
When the Hennessy get in the system, he
I
a
mean, we've been
wild boy.
driving a boat the whole summer.
Yeah.
I mean, you thought I was Megan. You know what I mean? That's how many girls we had.
Pause.
driving a boat.
Oh
yeah, pause that.
Yeah. Man, I mean, hot feel summer out here. Like, calm down. Calm down. That's just
Yeah,
inappropriate.
pause. But I'm just saying though, like, yo, that's good time. You know what I'm saying? Always looking forward to it. People hit me in the DM, say, "Yo, when is it?" Everybody think I should do it every week, but I ain't trying to fuck with it every week.
As a person that used to do shit every week, it become too much. It become too much, especially when you got other stuff that you got to get done.
And they want me to do it on a weekend. I think a Wednesday. It's just like a Wednesday turn up, man. Like middle of the week. Ain't too much going on that day.
Right.
And just come through and fuck with it.
If I was living that life like I used to, I'd have been like, yeah, but I'm daytime job shouty right now, so I gotta make sure I'm in bed by a certain time.
It's happy hour 7 to 9. Karaoke from 9:30 to 11:30, and we out the door by 12.
My bedtime is 11, bro.
Yeah, man, we get you out the door.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Get
Cool.
you out the door.
Yeah, usher my ass out the door around 10.
Yeah, we get you
no later than 10:15.
I'm talking about people driving from DC to fuck with.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's because you got them out here, man. You got You got the ladies, man. You got the fan base.
You give me way too much credit.
I don't. I do.
Dude, man.
I do.
Like,
You give me way too much credit. Like
I only give you the accurate amount of credit that you deserve, sir.
I'm not popping, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really that's trying to work.
As far as platforms go in the city, like you and Radio on Fire are pretty much it as far as, in my opinion, like doing it the way it's supposed to be done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And having the attention of the city. You know what I mean? Like, so you might make a few missteps here and there, but that don't make you not lit. That just means you got ways to go to grow. You know what I'm saying? And of course, if I was to step back into the lane, you have problems, but you ain't gotta worry about that, yo. Old man Jay, you ain't gotta worry about me, nigga, cause I don't give a flying fuck, nigga. I'm chilling over here. Like,
you probably about the fourth person that told me that.
oh yeah, for real? No. I'm about to say, what was you talking about? Ain't nobody talking that shit for real.
But I did run into your friend though.
Which one? I got a lot of them.
Your old business partner.
For real, I just saw her on Saturday at the fight while I was sitting ringside, and she wasn't. But anyway, like, yo, see, like, yo, we was already lit. So, like, yo, shout out to her. And
shout out to her, yeah.
I mean, she be at all the fights though. Like, she run with that whole, right? Yeah, she run with that whole team out there, whatever. Shout out to Shabazz Boxing. Thank you to Shabazz for allowing me to come, and beautiful Erica Allure, appreciate you for fucking with your boy. So, like, it is what it is. But
Look at you,
man, sometimes, yo, like, don't nobody want to sleep with a nigga unless I got a wad of cash on me. So it is what it is. Well, Erica's not like that. She's a beautiful, regular young lady. So you were saying you saw my business partner. So yeah, what's up, man? What was that? Y'all had a good conversation?
My cousin had a birthday party.
Okay.
And she was with I hate when I do this, y'all. I'm forgetting people's names. She was with Marcy.
Don't worry about it. Shout out to Marcy, Flywire.
So you know Marcy showed me love. You know what I mean? When I seen her, I was like, "Oh, what's up, Marcy?" You know what I mean?
She good people, man.
Yeah, she definitely good people, and she know my cousin real well.
Right.
And you know, so when Marcy like showed me love, and then she kind of like recognized me, and then I was like, "Oh, you know, yeah, that's it." It wasn't really nothing for real.
Word. That's what's up. Yeah. As long as people treating you with the respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that's important.
I want to say all that.
I'd make a phone call if necessary. But, yo, they going to treat you. They going to show you that love, yo.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just one of them things like, oh, hey.
Yeah, the humble.
That's how she be when she don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she gave me. Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but
like, yo, like, we ain't worked together and see each other every day for like 4 years. That's how you see a nigga and go, hey, Jay.
No, I wouldn't say it was like that. She don't know me like that.
But she know me like that.
Okay.
And that's how she carried.
So I wasn't saying, I just didn't want to try to think it was like a warm embrace.
No. I'm quite sure she didn't pop her titties out for you. Like, yeah.
We don't know each other like that. We just, I spoke to her. You know what I mean?
I've seen her not speak to a lot of people. Okay. They be important people, and she was just not even giving the time of day. So the fact that she gave you some time, she got some love for you.
I mean, she was in my cousin's section, so
there you go.
She had to speak.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Gangsta.
No, that was a joke. I was only joking.
That was rich nigga stuff.
That's definitely rich nigga.
He said that a couple times.
I was riding on somebody else's coattails when I went ringside. You know what I'm saying? But that was his ring. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different when you own the ring and you just somebody bring you to ringside. It's
she
different.
had to speak.
Yeah, right. She had to speak.
I was joking.
Yeah.
She had to choose.
She had to bow down and pay respects. Yeah. Or your ass get tossed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Disclaimer, I was just joking.
We put the gas on it.
You know how people
niggas will take this clip and put it online and say,
he was like, no, man, I was just
Phil said that he knocked the shit out of a chick, bust her upside her head, and she ain't show that respect. She better bow down to that 1,500, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
She don't make that clip, right?
You know what I mean?
she got a. I told her. I spoke about her platform. I said you got a nice platform going over there. You got a pretty dope show. You know, I check you out. She was. You know what I mean? I was like, thank you, whatever. You know what I mean?
Word out there, pretty girl business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I check out everybody. I'm talking about everybody, so I know what's going on. So if I embrace you, I'm gonna hit you with
Yo,
something.
I'm gonna give y'all a Phil translation. He peeps the competition, so he know what he need to do to fucking destroy your shit. Like that's it. Ain't no enjoyment. It's strategic kind of. What you doing? How you talking? What's the mix like? You know what I'm saying? With the video, like, what it look like in your studio? You know what I mean? Do I need to step outside? Right. Do I need to take something over here?
Man.
Implement some shit?
No, I ain't. That's funny. Yo. No, I ain't like that. I just know what's going on in the city, man.
Of course. You gotta stay abreast of what's going on.
I feel like I'm in my own lane. Everybody in their own lane. So we shouldn't be in competition with each other if you in your own lane.
That's a fact. Yeah, that was some bullshit you said. The not so safe it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not competing with nobody, and I'm in my own lane, and nobody. Get out of here, yo.
It's the truth because one radio station hopped in my lane, and you seem like.
Oh yeah, what radio station was that? What radio station was that? I want to know what you talking about. Like, yo,
I'm a little interested now.
No,
yo, you ain't destroyed them. They destroyed themselves. They was in self-imploding ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But because I just want to clarify something for the record. Now that I got this yakking me properly, you know what I'm saying? I was like trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice.
Every time I get
Yo, this nigga act like he didn't used to come to my station talking shit drunk, nigga. I ain't see you say nothing about that and not safe it is.
Last time I was on y'all show,
we used to come to the station.
I lost a potential interview because the girl was mad because I'm cool with y'all. She was like, I'm never coming to your station. You come here and insult my friends. I'm like, they my friends too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Oh, I remember that.
And then I bought a CD. Like, listen, man.
Oh shit! Who the fuck was that? Shit!
Yeah.
Is somebody we fuck with? Is it somebody we fuck with?
Who was that? They was selling CDs. Who was the chick?
She was like, you insulted my friends.
Fuck.
Like, duh.
Was it Ashley? The girl.
Damn, yo,
I remember, yo. He definitely bought a CD.
Yeah, I remember.
He definitely bought a CD. I
He was
remember.
sitting on that side of the table.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna show you love and I'm gonna buy the CD. Yeah.
I ain't never listened to
Ashley
it, but I
Sierra?
bought it.
Probably. I don't remember none of this shit.
All right, so I'm gonna refresh your memory. I did the interview with Stacks.
Right.
At y'all, on the other side.
Right. How for no?
And then you seen me walking out like, yo, the fuck, nigga, you ain't gonna come holler at us, come in here.
Right.
And we get the joking
and talking shit.
Talking shit. You feel me? And then I was like, you said, yeah, you should go check out Phil radio station. You got a dope radio station. I'm never going to his radio station.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Who it was?
I'm like, oh my God. And then Will looked at me like, Will was like, chill.
Yo, I remember one night. Was we having a party or something? But you came to the station pre-drunk. You was dumb drunk.
That was one of them listening parties.
Yeah, it was.
Phil
And he
came
was
in there lit.
stupid drunk, and then like talking shit. I like not talking shit in a bad way, but just like, yo, I see you doing your thing, you big time now, I see y'all taking over, but I'm coming for you niggas, man. Just let you know I'm coming for you niggas. And I'm like, yo, it's cool, my nigga. Like I'm chilling, yo, like
shit.
Yeah,
I definitely.
Yeah, nigga was super wet
At the bottom
talking.
of my hand, I was drunk. I was drunk as shit.
Whole time we was like, yo, get this nigga Phil out of here.
Yo, because Will looked at me like, don't do it. Because he was like,
I saw it go.
I'm like,
Phil had that smile and she said something slick to him and Phil's facial expression. I was like, oh shit. I said another Maryland Avenue.
Yeah, right. Another thing he don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, we ain't gonna talk about it. But all I know yo, somebody got thrown under the bus on her.
Oh my
yo,
God.
JS1 got thrown completely under the bus, yo.
Hey, let's get into it.
Yo, you made me out to be the villain,
I did
yo.
not.
This
I
nigga
simply
Jay
told the
threw
truth.
me out in the street and wouldn't let me come back. And then he gonna add, yo, he gotta throw a little salt in the wound and shit. Yo, none of his friends would even talk to me like, well, first of all, you know that's how we ride anyway. Like, yo, come on, that's number one. But come on, like you was expecting it.
What had happened, right? I had really just confirmed what you said on your own interview.
I ain't say shit.
Yeah, you said Phil did some shit that I didn't like, which
Fact.
was true.
Right.
And I said I did some shit that he didn't like. But
nigga.
I said, instead of us talking to each other about what's going on, because it wasn't as extreme as you thought it was, you went to the extreme thinking that I was going behind your back doing something, but I was, but I wasn't. I was,
but you what?
See, I'm saying it was
Extreme,
behind. It was behind his back
extreme
because
would
I
have
had to-
involved guns and insanity. I took my normal kind of, all right, cut you loose and distance myself from you because I got enough shit going on.
The
I
reason
don't
why I
need to be going back and
said
forth with
it
this nigga.
was, but it wasn't, is because I didn't plan the conversation, but I still had the conversation. Like the conversation came to me. Like I answered the phone and both people was on the phone.
Right.
Conversation.
You got put in a precarious situation. Period.
Yeah,
so it's just
like-
almost like, how the fuck do you deal with it and shit? And it's like, yeah, but the other component, and that's why I was calling both of y'all niggas' phones going in because I was trying to be like, you're looking at it from your perspective how you're supposed to,
right?
But as a business owner and somebody that's doing the same thing that I was doing, you can see how it's just like, shit, nigga, you see me trying to grow a business, nigga, like you making.
I said I was wrong.
Right.
See, one thing about me, yo, is that I'm not gonna sit here and play the victim. I'm not gonna play the victim. What I did was wrong, and I don't necessarily blame you for what you did. I just blame like how it was done. I felt like we could have had a conversation,
right?
And we could have got this.
We did have a conversation.
We had a conversation a month after that.
No, we had a conversation.
Oh, you talking about on the phone?
Yeah, we had a phone conversation.
That wasn't the conversation that we had.
I feel like you and I had not planned out how to. And my only concern was trying to not implode it into you and I fighting. And that was the only thing I'm thinking. I was like, I'm pissed off, and I know this nigga get pissed off, and he gonna do some wild shit. I'm gonna do some wild shit, and I'm like, I don't want to go there. So I see. Okay, you broken it so you can have that little. Okay.
Yeah, squeeze the bubble.
All right, you have a lighter, please, sir.
So that's pretty much like what I was saying. I didn't even talk about that conversation. I went over that.
And then
Because
I think
conversation. I thought that conversation didn't solve anything, because it was more so. But why you do this? And I'm like, then why you do that? You feel me? And then you like, and I'm trying to say, yo, it's not like that. But you was like, if it's not like that, I mean, it just was like a whole bunch of bullshit. Like we was just on each other, just on the phone with each other, screaming and yelling. Ain't saying shit, so I didn't get nothing from that conversation. That's why I didn't talk about that conversation.
Right.
But I told him, like, yo, I always told him from that conversation we had on the phone, I said, yo, there's no hard feelings on my end. I'ma always support you with anything you do. And I kept my word on that. And that's all I really spoke about. You know what I mean?
Word. That you did. No, that was another reason why I was trying to call, because I was like, that's what made you an ill person to me, was that you kept being a genuine person even through my time of being an asshole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which I had a right to be an asshole for those at home. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? As an older person now, I'm like, nigga, we could have been a lot cooler about it. You know what I mean? But
man,
you was 100. You know what I mean? And I respected that. Like, it took me, and like you was like, yeah, it took Jay a minute. Yeah, it took me a minute. It took me a couple years.
I mean,
but you know, we got it straight.
We ain't gonna act like you ain't blacklist me and shit. You feel me?
I never blacklisted you.
Nah, I'm fuck with you.
I
did think that for a long time. I'm like, yo,
I never
was like,
blacklisted
yo, this motherfucker don't invite me to shit. Got all this shit going on.
The funniest thing in the world
I just start popping up. Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, you pop up. And I mean, at the end of the day, like when people say that all the time, like I might have had something bad to say about something. I'm like, yo, if I might say something about a situation.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
I know this nigga for years. He won't blacklist you.
Nah, I mean,
He won't speak to you,
about to say,
but he won't blacklist you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I never stop nobody from getting opportunities. And if anything, I be telling niggas, yo, go over and holler at 1500. Like, go get your interviews. Go fuck with them. Like,
you definitely did that before. I mean, and it's no bad blood. Like I said, I never really. I mean,
because I never want to see no black man come up. You feel me?
I never really, like I said on the interview. No, you can be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But a liar is not something that I ever seen you as.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, I mean, of course, you know what I mean? Everybody have their own opinion about everybody. Of course, I had my opinion about it. So people ask me my opinion about it, I shared it. Like, oh yeah, this motherfucker, he petty motherfucker. And the same way, if a nigga ask him, like, oh yeah, that nigga Phil, he cool as shit, but don't get him fucked up.
Right.
I mean, he tell everybody that.
Don't play no games.
I don't know why you keep telling people that, because I'm real cool. I don't want y'all to think that. I don't be.
Yeah.
Do I need to tell the story?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, but I appreciate that, because people come to me come at me with a different value.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
And I want people to understand, like, I'm not gonna like it if they don't come to you right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because you my peoples and shit. I look at you as a younger brother, no disrespect intended.
No,
but I like
you told me, you called me your kid, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't say nothing about that.
Okay.
No, I got what you said though. I get
Right.
as far as the platform, like, yo, you help.
Okay.
I always give y'all that credit. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? Will taught me how to engineer. You know what I mean? Well, I watched him fuck up a lot, but
Hey.
I mean,
he was drunk.
yeah, I mean, but what I'm trying to say is that I got the gist of it from him.
Right.
Cause you ain't teaching. You know what I mean? And then sooner or later you was dipping out. You was doing radio shows and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And he go with that bullshit, yo.
Had to throw that one in there.
He's there with the bullshit. And let me tell you something, yo. And you stop going around saying this shit. Because just because you say shit doesn't mean you was the first person that come up with the idea. If you really want to know, the first person that said you need to bring Raven over was Will. The moment she left Aries Lounge, that was the first thing out of this nigga mouth. He was like, yo, you need to get Raven to come on the BBC.
But
You didn't say
I
it.
helped put
but
the
it wasn't.
battery in your pen. Because I said it to you multiple times. I used to tell you, I just come back.
Do you not see this battery right here? I don't need no more bigger battery than that. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, yo? I see that nigga every day.
I told her that too. I think I was with you when I said it. I told her.
I'm to everybody.
Yeah,
I told Jay to get Raven. I'm like, yes, nigga. You said a lot of shit in passing. Yo, and I'm like, yo, all right, cool.
But no, I was on. When I say it, I only say it around you. I don't.
Yeah, right.
Your back and say.
No. I'm not even worried about that. I be laughing because there'd be a lot of times when you was making suggestions and it was shit that we had already talked about, and I would just be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily I was ignoring you, but I was like, we already had thought about it. But I respected that about you because it's like, let me know that you always was forward thinking.
That was one of those. Phil didn't know we talked that much.
Right. About so much shit. Go ahead.
So that was one of the things. Why he thought, I'll put that bite. Because he probably told you maybe 2-3 days later, didn't know we didn't already talked about it 2-3 times since.
Right, exactly.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know, man, but y'all know I'm a forward thinker, period. You know what I mean? So,
and the other thing was
good that y'all was talking about it, but I'm like, yo, I knew what it would have done. I knew what it would have done for your brand, and of course, you see what it did for your brand.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely. And I look at it from the perspective of like even now that you're a boss, there's certain things that you don't talk about to different shows.
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't
there's
talk about nothing to nobody other than people I need to talk about it with. Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing, right? When I first started, like when I was like on my own, like signing shows and things like that, you know, people are excited, and I started with everybody new. Mm-hmm. A lot of my shows was new podcasts. You get what I'm trying to do? Mm-hmm. Radio show. They just getting it. So you learning and I'm learning. You know what I mean? At the same damn time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
but on that, we did the same thing with you.
Right. We was still all learning.
You was the first.
You was the first
show.
paid. You was the first paid show we had.
First paid show.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the first show
you sure was.
that we wasn't involved in at all.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Besides the board.
Right, and we tried not to be too involved, not because we didn't want to. We didn't want us to. We wanted you to have your own flavor.
Yeah.
We didn't want you to end up being a carbon copy of us and what we do and shit. You know what I mean? And you had your home. Like, what the fuck you need us for? You had 5 niggas.
Nah.
Yo, you had
Pregnant chick.
Canna, shout out to Canna.
Yo, for real. Shit, you had B-Walk. You had
Nigga, that's my bro.
yeah, B-Walk. You had the dude that
EJ.
do comedy. You had your EJ. You had the one
Shell.
dude. Yeah, you had Shells.
Yeah.
And then it was you, and then
Charlie.
you brought Charlie in, and you had the pregnant chick, and then Keena. She was cool as shit, and I mean Charlie was cool too.
That was it.
Right.
They the only people that I was involved with.
Shout out to B-Walk. I
with the
seen
show.
him not too long ago.
Yeah, that's my dude. I still do work with B-Walk.
I say,
You know
how
what I mean?
everybody doing? I mean,
Aries, Charlie just had a baby.
Okay.
She doing good.
Congratulations.
Shell's doing his cooking thing. He doing good. He also do podcasts. He do a little podcast with us and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But everybody doing well, man. I keep in contact with those folks. You know what I mean? As much as I can. I talk to B-Walk all the time. You know what I mean? B-Walk just, you know what I mean? He doing real well in life, just period. You know what I mean? So, I mean, everybody, it's still cool, but, you know, I'm 1,500 all the time. I mean, I ain't said no not to nobody else, but ain't nobody else gonna be 1,500. You know what I mean? So, I really had to do my own thing, and they proud of me. Charlie called me up. Yo, I'm so proud of you. You know what I'm trying to say? You knew what you wanted and you went and got it. You know what I'm trying to say?
She's trying to keep you buttered up for her comeback.
And I'm ready for it because I still think she the dopest thing about them. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, I really do. She nice at what she do. Same with B-Walk. Me and B-Walk just did a show this summer called Constructive Criticism. We was rocking out whole summer. You feel me? So
That's a dope show title.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I know it's gonna like you play a record and talk. I think that's a dope ass idea.
Yeah, man. So we was doing all that, and now
I honestly think you should build off of that.
what?
That constructive criticism. Now, I don't know if you remember back when This Is 50 was a lot bigger before Instagram kind of took off and streaming got what it was. They used to do a show. They had like a studio space and it was video, and they used to sit there and people would submit music to them, and they would talk about it on air, and they would have thousands of people just tuned in, and they would just listen to producers' beats. They would listen to full songs, and then they would really give their criticism on air, and then sometimes they would have the artists call in, and then they would have big time producers on that shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I was like, yo, that's a dope ass idea. And then they kind of, of course, This Is 50 kind of fell off as time went on because I don't think they really knew how to change with the times. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, that constructive criticism shit is fire.
But a quick story on that shit. We did it when we did constructive criticism when we had left y'all. Well, not left, but when we got kicked out of there.
Here we go. Hear that bullshit.
But so we did it, and it was cool. It was like a podcast type, you know what I mean? And then I just called B-Walk one day. I was like, yo, do you miss doing radio? He like, yeah, yo, I just miss that shit. I miss mixing and all that, you know what I mean? Just doing it just because he just loved DJing, right? And I was like, yeah, you know, man, this shit just all business for me, yo. Like, the love for being on air not there no more. I got to get back into that shit because I can really do it. You know what I mean? So he like, yo, let's just bring constructive criticism back, yo. I can mix a little bit, boom, boom. We can run a little, you know what I mean, little promo run and see how it go. And it went, yo, that shit was crazy. Like, the email was flooded. Everybody was sending the music. The listeners shit was up. And me and him was back to what we was doing, like when we was doing the outlet on VVC.
Right.
And it was fun again. You know what I'm trying to say? So I needed that. You know what I mean? To put the battery in my back to really go down Podcast City and build that and just get back into the fun of it, because a lot of people don't know when you on the business side of it, man, that shit really gets boring and it makes you want to quit. I'm not really saying like boring, but frustrating because it makes you want to quit. Like,
it's a process. It's nothing creative about the business side. I mean, it is creative when you talk about marketing and you're trying to evolve a platform.
And I love that part too.
Right, but like the general day to day ain't that. It's making sure the lights is on, making sure the equipment is fine, making sure people getting in on time and getting out on time, and dealing with your complaints from your people that's in the squad and shit, and that gets fucking boring, man. Like,
I mean, it does, and it does, but I really needed to get back on air. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I did it once with the Drink with Phil, but I kind of like fell back. Because I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to sell a time slot. You get what I'm trying to say? And I could just make money and just fall back. But that's why I do Drink with Phil now. Because I don't want to ever water it down again to me not having fun. You know what I mean? Being on the podcast or being on live radio.
Word.
Because that's drew my interest. Even though I always wanted my own, but that being on air gave me the love for it. You know what I mean?
That's the thing that really kind of killed me. At our height, most of the time, we were so exhausted when we turned the mics on to do Aries Lounge. It was like you just try and get through those 3 hours, and then at the end of the night we just threw. You know what I mean? And like we was just tired and frustrated. And that was one thing. Like when we shut down, and I sat back for a few months, I was like, yo, it's like, should we go get another office? Because Will was definitely about like, yo, you want to go get another office? And I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? You want to go and we can do this. And a lot of people approached me, and I was just like, nah. I really had to sit back and be like, what do I really want? And I was like, yo, at the end of the day, I never really wanted to start a radio station, nigga. I always just wanted to do my own thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I would have did my own thing somewhere else if somebody had taken me in or whatever. But
you know, always a slot. You know what I mean? If it's on radio free, whatever you want.
Right? There you go. Yeah, come on down. Make something happen.
You knew that was coming, though.
I know it was coming. I know it's coming.
But yeah, like you
actually do it. Yo.
Don't pump me.
Run that shit right to the ground.
I don't know.
Phil, 1500 radio will go through the roof then.
Yeah, you probably right.
That would be problematic. So
it'll be the same conversation.
Do you really want Phil as your boss?
Right.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all, yo. We just give him the blues, nigga. Shit. Nigga.
I was ambitious. Y'all gotta think about this. I was new.
It wasn't your ambition, nigga. You was just annoying. You was annoying.
If you want to mix that up ambition,
you gotta remember, you got 20 shows, so you don't get a full serving of all of them.
Shit.
But like I had you and only you, so it was just all week phone calls. Come in early. It was all the shit. It was always something with your nigga.
I didn't mean to be a nuisance.
You want a nuisance.
I just was new, yo.
Yeah,
I'm new.
Yeah, I was.
And that's why I give a lot of people that's new. Like, damn, yo, I used to be that nigga. I used to be that. Calling motherfucker all the time.
So you understand?
I mean, of course you understand. I can see where it's at.
Right.
As you grow in the business, you know what I mean. You just be like, those you gotta understand routine. See, I didn't know y'all routine. I didn't know how y'all move. It's all new. So now I try to make sure I explain routine to everybody. All right, listen. I work a 9 to 5, bro, just like you. You get what I'm trying to say? So you do your show. Give me 24 hours to upload your show. Don't fucking call me
2 minutes after your show. What's up, nigga?
Yeah, I mean, so, and I had to understand that repetition. You gotta let people know your schedule, like, you know what I mean. And I go out my way to make sure people's shows are uploaded the next day. Because if anything other than that, then I'm calling them like, y'all, I apologize. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Because now you got all the right to call me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, I don't really have too many real issues. In the beginning, I had a whole lot.
We gonna come out and leaving bottles of Hennessy in the joint.
Oh, boy.
Chicken boxes and all that shit. Nigga, we have pizza crust everywhere. Like,
I wouldn't say that. No, pizza crust, that's all y'all. Y'all used to provide the food and shit. So.
I mean, only for people that we felt was special. But you know what I'm saying? We'll make sure to give you a studio nice and right. You know what I mean?
You won't be the first. Always clean up at the
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a VIP, so like, you know what I'm saying? Don't call my phone, nigga. I'm VIP out here.
So here's my question to y'all.
Go ahead. Ask away.
How did you guys manage to let it go? Knowing that it was a lot of people that wanted y'all to fail.
It's called Hennessy in real life.
That's a fact.
A lot of real life.
Honestly, that was like the easiest thing I could have ever done, bro. I was the easiest thing.
But it takes a toll on you. It me and Jay had worked out a schedule. All three of us, we worked the schedule out.
Even with KO, that was all four of us because KO was on schedule. Yeah,
who would be there and who would do this and do that. So I'm like, all right, well, I got shit I gotta do, but I know I gotta do this.
You had to
do that.
You had to plan out your days.
And
you had
then-
to plan out everything.
Oh yeah, I know.
So if it's something come up and he can't make it, and he can't make, so I gotta go through. That shit takes a toll on you. So then the fallback was like, you know what? I could use the break.
Yep.
You could use the break. Technically, you babysitting,
right.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm tired of babysitting a bunch of grown ass people. So the step back was pretty.
Even at the time I was opening up for Raven Show. It
Yeah,
was
you
like
had the morning shit.
even that time opening up for Raven Show at 7 in the morning. I had to be to work 9 o'clock. I had to be in the studio 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So you know
And
what I'm
I did
saying.
that one a couple times.
I gotta stay in there
I had to
too.
do it a couple times. That
You
shit
know what I'm
sucked.
saying? I gotta stay in there until. All right, y'all good? Y'all need anything? Oh shit, y'all fucked up again. Wait, all right, so now I gotta be late for work for a couple minutes to fix this, and then so it definitely takes a toll on you.
Okay, yeah, I haven't experienced.
And then
I haven't experienced.
from my side, it's those elements plus
You had the business.
I had the business side of it, so it was like we didn't have as smart of a setup as you have right now. Like you are a lot better off, you know what I'm saying, with the amount of money that you pay for the space and this and that. My space was
Expensive.
very expensive, and I was doing it full time, so it was just like I needed to take a portion of the profits to pay my bills, and so it was like that stress was one thing. Then I really not felt like, but I was fighting the industry because the bigger we got, the more people was fighting against us, the more people was trying to close doors, and then not necessarily because niggas was angry with us or hated us. Maybe it was just some people said out of their own mouth, like, yo, you won't bow down and pay homage, or we won't kiss ass and do this, and I'm just like,
I think it was anger because we were literally taking shows from other people.
yeah,
But I mean, I wouldn't say taking, but it was like,
people were coming from.
According to those shows, we took.
well,
They came over on their own.
They came down on their own accord, right? So I mean,
You had that, but then I'm talking about just the club promoters and the concert promoters and the other people in the bigger companies that I'm like trying to conduct business with to try to build relationships with, and people were just really making it hard. You know what I mean?
On that note, I think it was some of the people that was there. That was under VVC that was sitting there saying some little side shit.
right?
Oh yeah. Oh, we had tons of that.
Yeah,
Because
that's it.
I never told you this, but when you went out of town that time and left me with all that shit, I was done. I was done.
No,
The fucking attitude.
you said it. You told me.
I was
You
done.
was super done, yo. I had to give you some time off after that shit. You know what I mean? But like
You had to deal with it for how long?
like a week, just a week. You know what I mean?
Every single show.
Wait, when we go off,
And
I'll tell you
they
exactly
was
who
the-
it
they was
is,
the
and you're
one-
gonna agree.
And they was the ones that caused the fucking problem.
Right? They cause the problems and then complain because there's problems. You know what I'm saying?
Fix the problems and they still bitching about it.
Right.
So I mean, that's one thing I had to realize in this business is that we not. I'm not gonna say we, but I'm not top tier, so I don't have top tier equipment. I mean, of course you're gonna have your little issues. It's not perfect. Like we're all learning.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? So
Some people
You know
don't
how
care
the
about that.
equipment works.
Right.
So you relay that on to the
to the next person, yeah, exactly.
So when they fuck up and then sitting there, oh, your shit's fucked up. No, it's not fucked up. You
don't-
fucked up because you don't want to listen on what I told you what
So
to do.
I tried. So, oh my god, I tried to alleviate all that and engineer all my shows.
Half of them don't want to pay.
But that shit, that's time. But think about the amount of time that's
And
insane.
I was
Like you
just
couldn't
doing
do it.
as a service. You know what I'm trying to say? So I didn't start having the issues with the mixing board and all that until I started training other people to do it, and they wasn't as good as
Right.
me.
Attentive
So-
and proficient.
So if you having me there and you got perfect shows, and then I sit another person in place because I gotta be somewhere else, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not gonna get the exact same thing that you're gonna get from me because it's different levels on the engineering. So that's when I really start having my problems on the engineering tip. So then I smarten up, like, you know what? Instead of me just training somebody else to engineer, how about I just train the show to engineer? And then, yeah, man. So then that's when I started doing that.
Bro, I was doing training classes every weekend.
Did they show up?
Half of them didn't show up, and the ones that did show up, they would show up every week. I had to show them the same shit over and over again. They still fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's just a frustration. And then there was what I had to deal with was the issue of jealousy, because some people felt like I was showing favoritism. But I wasn't. Honestly, the people that was doing the best because they had their own grind. Niggas was out here getting it done. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was that. So it was just like, oh, well, these 4 or 5 shows, they doing good because you give all your attention to them. Oh, you post all their stuff. Well, you don't post anything for me to repost. I would repost your shit if you would make a flyer and post it. You know what I mean? Oh, well, they always run their show on time because they come on time. Like, yo, they show always is on the site. They podcast. Well, you never press record on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have recorded your shit. I told you, if you need somebody, if you want to record it, just let me know, or just do it and I'll put it up. It'd be like that dumb shit all the time. So like, you had that. So to get back to your original point, it was easy for me because I would literally look in the mirror and I look like a homeless nigga. Yo, my hair is all over the place. I hadn't gone shopping for clothes in 2 years. Like, for real, shout out to D-Boy the Dome, because I wouldn't have had sneakers if it wasn't for that nigga. That nigga brought me a trash bag full of sneakers because he was like, nigga, like, here, yo, I got some old sneakers. Like, I just wore them twice, but have all of this shit. And I had a whole bunch of sneakers. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have fucking shoes on my feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because all of the money I was making, I was reinvesting.
Putting it right back.
I'm putting it right back into the business. I'm trying to do the magazine. Like, we're not trying, but we did the magazine. We had 2 studios. I was constantly, as you know, microphones break, the mixer go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet go crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you constantly having to, you know, put money in, and I couldn't take money. And then the other part was, you know, I'm literally paying for the rent for an office, a rent for an apartment.
Then you had the problem of shows not wanting to pay on time.
Shows not wanting to pay on time.
You know what I'm saying? You always had that.
Right. You had that shit.
But I can say this, right? I'm glad I went through what I went through with Unfixed on the radio, like all them growing pains and whatever. That's why I'm in a good place now in business. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm in a real good place. I love all the shows that I have right now, even all the shows that's coming in. I mean, I'm surrounded by a lot of motivated people. There's not a lot of people just waiting on me to make something happen for them. And I still got some OGs, some old people that been with me from the beginning that's still grinding or whatever. So, I mean, business is doing all right. You know what I mean? We definitely doing okay. I mean, I feel like I can do a little better, but as far as the people, which is the most important thing, the people, dog. The people that I have at the station right now and the people that's working around me is phenomenal, and you couldn't ask for better people. Everybody that's supposed to be there is there. I mean, I used to get discouraged when shows leave and things like that, but now I don't give a fuck.
The ones that left, I was happy as fuck when they left.
I'm saying, but no, I feel like it's like I said on Not Safe for Aries. I feel like it's no competition for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in my own lane because nobody is doing it like how I'm doing it. So I feel like if you leave me, you know what I mean, you definitely like downgrading yourself, and I think every platform should feel that way. You know what I'm trying to say? So there's like no shot to no other platform. Yeah, your platform could be great, but I don't feel like it's better than mine.
I mean, at the end of the day, like I didn't get into doing radio to compete with anybody else.
Exactly.
I got into radio so that I can enjoy having conversations, talking about the subject matters that I enjoy.
Cause just think about this. So you think 92Q beat in competition with 95.5 with 93.9?
Oh, they would be if they were close enough. But but
they on the same platform.
But remember when 92Q went 105.7 pop, and half the fucking 92Q staff went over there. Oh, they was beefing.
That is a competition.
That was a direct competition.
That was a crit. I mean, and that was a mess. Growing up,
It was beautiful. It was beautiful
105.
because it forced niggas it forced 92Q to have to step their game up. I felt like it ended up being a mess because like some people just didn't know how to.
A few months.
That's where
It lasted like a year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had the whole thing.
Quicksilver left.
Quicksilver went to 101. I mean 93.9.
No, nigga, that was in the last couple years. We talking about years ago back when they had that.
Back when in high school,
Really?
bro.
Right.
Everybody from 92Q went over there.
I didn't know
The
that.
only reason why I said that is because they on the same platform. They own by the same person.
Nah, I didn't know
you know
that.
what I mean?
Wow.
Well, not at that time. Those two people, but you talking about 95.9, 92Q, 1010 AM.
Yeah,
All of them are owned by.
And I feel like
Radio 101.
I feel like they all like in their own lane. You feel me? They all service.
Yeah,
the
because
community in a different way.
they all have different demos. Like 95.9 is my generation. You know what I'm saying? 1010 AM is politics and talk radio. 92Q deals with 18 to 24. So of course there's no competitors
Yeah, but
because
I feel like that's the same way with me. I mean, how am I in competition with Radio on Fire when he is doing videos? I'm not doing videos.
Right.
It's not my lane. You know what I'm trying to say? That's not my lane at all. So you can catch them live on streaming.
because a lot of people just the hoodness and the uneducatedness of our city, they do like, oh, you an independent media platform, you're an independent media. Oh, so y'all competing with each other. I had people come to me and be like, yo, how you feel about 1500 Radio? I'm like, I'm not even a media platform, nigga. I'm just an organization that's helping media platforms. So like, I said, I'm congratulating them niggas. And even when I was BBC Radio, you would come at me with that, I'm about to come for you. And I'd be like, nigga, I ain't worried about you.
I would
get it. I get it.
I got where he was coming from because he needed that motivation so he can build.
It's just that Phil's a competitive person,
right?
So I get that. I get that why you say that. And I mean, we was up for the challenge.
Definitely.
I ain't saying
we still would have fucked you up, but
that's a phys act.
Just saying,
nigga.
that shit sound good.
If we step back,
Wow, he said that sounds good.
You know.
Hold on.
You don't open
relax,
the
yo.
back words.
Relax, yo. He just trying to get us out her character.
Yeah.
He really don't want that smoke, yo. He really don't want that smoke. I promise you, he don't want that smoke.
This is gonna be on this end of the table.
All right.
Still. Just think, yo, do we have to do this again?
No, we
don't have to.
Yo, we
just want those problems.
We want to show him who the boss is.
He know he just want a little competition. That's all.
So what I'm trying to
He a little bored. That's all.
That's exactly. He bored.
Yeah, he bored. He know what it really is.
He need to get that ass spanked so he know what it's all about.
What I'm trying to tell y'all is that there's no competition, bro. And I don't mean that in a demeaning way. I'm in my own lane, bro. You feel me? And I'm gonna continue to be in my own lane.
We gonna have to make this a 2-lane street.
Is that how we gotta do it, bro?
That's what we gotta do now.
So we gonna get in the fast lane though. He gonna stay in the slow lane.
Yo, we gonna have to
bucket, bro. Yeah, man. So
Let me tell you something. Yo.
I respect.
Nigga, we straight waterfalls out this bitch.
But
yo.
listen, right, I love and respect what y'all did for the game. You feel me? That's why I can't really be like, yo, why would I be in competition with y'all? I mean, of course, that was just me talking shit.
He's only doing this because we on air right now. If the mics was off, it'd be all shit talk. It would be all.
So what
shit
you
talk.
saying is you gonna put 1500 Radio on the VBC Radio if we come back?
Nah.
Just say
No. What he's saying is, when we run the game, if we come back, 1500 gonna have to come back.
Oh, okay, 50
and start all over again.
Yeah, right.
okay.
He gotta start back as a show.
So
He gotta start back.
1500 Radio brought to you by VBC Radio.
Right. Download the BBC Radio app right now. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can
That
get
shit
this thing
sound
out
It do. It sound get a ring to it.
Sound a lot better. Sound really a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
That do sound good.
Yeah, you know.
Nah, I'll just stick with 1500 Media Group.
I see, man. You know.
Nah, but like I said, I mean, it's nothing wrong with friendly competition because y'all know I ain't trying to take no money out of nobody's pocket. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's one thing I never done. even when people switch platforms, I always had the conversation like, yo, make sure you take care of your business over there before you come here. Don't come to me with that, because I'm in these circles and I'm gonna hear about it. And I think every radio station in Baltimore City
should carry it the same exact way.
But instead, that everybody's so money hungry, you ain't looking at the fact that this person done fucked like 3 different stations, and the only reason why they with you is because they done fucked everybody else, right? You know what I mean? So all money ain't good, and I learned that. You know what I'm trying to say? So I always did good business. You feel what I'm saying? Always. I mean, I ain't saying I always did on time business, but I always did good business. You know what I mean? So by me having that business sense, like, yo, don't come to me with your drum. Yo, go back to that person, settle your debt. You get what I'm trying to settle that, and then we can talk. And as long as we good, as long as you good with that, then yeah. And it sickens me, because if you owe me money, I'm be trying to pull up. You know what I mean? Because I ain't trying. I got 3 kids, bro. You feel me? And I got bills I gotta take care of, and we ain't gonna keep on letting things slide. Of course, you know what I mean, everything is contractual. You get what I'm trying to say? I can sell your debt, put you in more debt, but listen, man, just give me my little $100 you owe me. I mean, let me keep it pushing.
We good.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Back to the real competition, yo. Let me tell you something. If we was to come back, he would be happy. Let me tell you that right now.
Why would that be?
Because he like that, yo. He love. You know why? Because he could call me and talk shit. He know I'm not gonna take it personal. You know what I'm saying? He know he can call and talk shit to me, and he know he can push my buttons, and then we'll get out here and make something happen. Whereas, you know, some of our other compatriots who are in the game a little bit more sensitive. You feel me? Like, and they don't have that relationship with Phil the way I do. The way if he was to call and say some shit, they probably wouldn't take it the way he meant it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't show my personality. I don't joke with everybody. I don't play with everybody. You feel me? Because one, we in Baltimore City, of course. You know, everybody ain't gonna take it the same way. Point blank, period. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I got an ignorant mouth. I can talk that slick shit. Don't get the calm, cool, collected shit twisted. I can do that. But what I'm saying is that I choose not to, because I want everybody to be comfortable in their own lane.
Right,
you know
exactly.
And you gotta be comfortable doing what you gotta do. Because if you see me all popping shit all the time or whatever, then these folks won't like me. They want to do business with me. You know what I'm trying
That's
to say?
a fact.
So you gotta keep it. They make cordial with, you know, with other folks, even though motherfuckers still don't want to do business with you because you're on top. It's lonely at the top, bro.
But like I want to change the subject real quick. You know what I mean? I just saw some shit. All right, first of all, was it Ceasefire Baltimore? They had posted 300 murders in Baltimore City. You know what I'm saying? Like we were saying, we still the top 3 highest murder rate in the country.
We definitely top 10.
I saw another post. Shout out to Be More Rap Review. I saw on their page, it was an older guy, and he's like, man, this shit is crazy.
Is that Uncle T?
I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it was Uncle T. And there was some blood on the ground. And he was like, yo, our kids is dying. Now, I was 100% with him until he had this moment where he was saying, there's OGs in the city, yo. If you would go take your problem to the OGs, they could help squash the beef or squash the problem. I don't agree with that statement, and no disrespect to him. I'm not familiar with him, you know, and I respect him for even getting on camera and making a statement. But I feel like in this city, our OGs aren't the OGs in other places.
So those not the OGs that he's speaking of, to be honest with you. He really speaking of like people from his generation. You know what I mean? His generation that still got their little hands in the streets, that still got people respecting them. So when he did say that, I definitely can understand where he come from, because, you know, as an OG, that's your place to really get your little mans in check. You feel me? Because there ain't nobody else gonna put them in check.
See, but
who will? Who will?
I mean, theoretically, what he's saying is true. If the system was in place like it should be. However, Baltimore don't have a system like that. So when he's speaking of OG, he might be thinking of some 30-year-old nigga. Like a little kid could be watching this, because this is not like it's only catered to certain people. Yeah. A little kid will watch this and be like, "Whoa, I should go to the nigga that's supplying me, and he out here wilding out shooting niggas too."
No, like, because let me tell you, because he want the streets to go back to the old school streets. And what the streets need to go back to the old school streets. I'm never gonna knock a person from hustling. I'm never gonna knock a person from trying to feed his family, no matter how he do it. You feel me? Hustle is hustle.
Yeah.
But the streets need to go back to the old school streets when it was just more so about money. You get what I'm trying to say? A lot of people just being dumb. I mean, they ain't get money.
I feel like the
they
difference.
fucking the streets up. They fucking the streets up.
I agree with you. The difference from back then and now is you had.
It was a code.
It was a code, but the code was taught by the OGs to the young ones. So when I'm putting you on, I'm teaching you this, and the only way I'm putting you on is because you learning and you following the rules. But it became so money hungry to where it's like, well, I don't got time to sit here and teach y'all niggas. Take this work, get the fuck out my face. I'm out here with these bad bitches, and I'm riding around in hot cars. Nobody's teaching nothing, and now you got Wild Wild West, and now they crying because y'all dropped the ball. The OGs dropped the fucking ball.
So what I'm trying to say is that OGs really it's still OGs out here. It's an OG that changed my life. You feel me? When I was running in the streets acting crazy, you know what I mean, when my mother moved me away, I still was trying to come around. OG told me like, yo, this ain't for you. You get what I'm trying to say? Yo, you can change your life and then you can come back and change everybody's life. You know what I'm saying? So I really took that heat, you know what I mean? And I went to school and I got my education and stuff like that, and came back to my hood, and now I'm putting people in position where as though they can make money. You know what I'm trying to say? So, my generation is the reason why you think the way you think. So I'm gonna tell you why. As I don't want to say I'm a millennial, but I'm at the cuff.
Right. You right outside of that.
Yeah, I'm right outside of it. My generation, we had OGs, but we wanted to do it our way.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say? So we wanted to do it our way, and then when our little niggas came up, we said, fuck them little niggas. You know what I mean? We just want to get money. I got a problem with you down there, so here with this pistol. You get what I'm trying to say? But it was never like that. It was never like that when we was growing up. You feel me? Because when I was growing up, my OGs told us to go to school. You know what I mean? And then if we didn't go to school, he said, what's the point of getting in trouble if you ain't getting no money? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm trying to say? So but my generation ain't teach the younger generation that shit. That's why it's like the 90s again. You get what I'm trying to say? And then them little niggas gonna go through it. And then they gonna teach the regular generation to get back in line because they went through all that dumb shit. You know?
I don't believe that, because I feel like a lot of these young dudes that's coming up, even in their mid-20s or whatever, they gonna do what they gonna do, but they still don't know the right way. They still don't know how to properly move, even after making so many mistakes and trying to get older and trying to get wiser. A lot of them are just still angry. They still frustrated. They still feel disconnected and unappreciated. So like, it's harder for them to find that way to teach the next person.
But you know how you can get the next generation in line, though? Seriously. And we really need to stop turning to other people. Yo, and just start taking care of you and yours.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm trying to say? If every man take care of their own household, their own children, we don't gotta worry about none of that.
I agree.
As long as my kid ain't out here getting shot up or shooting up, I mean, all the other shit ain't my problem. You feel me?
I can agree and disagree at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm not a politician.
Right.
I'm a politician, my bad. I'm not a politician. So it's not my job to save the community.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we want to save the community. We want to do that. But is it my job to save the community? No, man. It's my job to make sure my children get a fine education.
Right.
You know what I mean? And make something of themselves.
I feel like
That's my debt to society.
I like that. But I will add to that and say that all of the greatest examples I had growing up weren't people that directly taught me and said, here, do this, here, do that. But they were examples through, I saw them every day get up, go to work, bust their ass. If they was hustling, they was low key, they was doing whatever. And then if they came across you, they drop a little knowledge on you and you keep it moving. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people like you and me, we do big things, air quotation, but people don't see us do it.
No.
And when we do come around, we be on some, but that's the way we are. But it's important that we take more steps to be not necessarily showing our hand,
right, but
to be more of that visual example.
Me, I don't really care about that because people can say a lot of things about me. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want about me, but you can't say that I clothed 200 people last year. Fed them and clothed them. You get what I'm trying to say? And then took all the excess clothes and gave them to the homeless shelter. You know what I'm trying to say? I gave away 100 toys to kids that wasn't going to see Christmas. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I was them, not necessarily the homeless person that can't eat, can't clothe themselves, but I was that kid that didn't know if I was gonna get toys for Christmas. You know what I'm trying to say? So I care about things like that. I care about a kid being a kid and knowing that they have somewhere warm to go and they have somebody that care about them and stuff like that. I take pride into that. I do. But I don't have the time to save somebody else's child from the streets. You know what I'm trying to say?
But you can be an example just by living.
I'm already an example.
Right.
From a person that was in the street that can change their life. I don't mind talking about that stuff.
Right.
But am I out there with the cameras chasing them in the streets? No.
Nah, I don't feel like that's your responsibility.
No, and that's what I'm trying to say.
And getting back to that old school dude that was on the camera, I felt like his approach was wrong. And I'm like, yo, like I had commented under the Baltimore Rap Review joint when they posted it, and I was like, this guy's talking about, I don't want this mayor that we currently have. What's his name? Andre Young?
No, Jack.
What's it, Jack Young or whatever? Get him out of here. He ain't shit. And I'm like, that nigga ain't really done nothing bad. Yo, he been doing his fucking job. Like, y'all tripping. But at the end of the day, he's like, oh, this guy blood on the street. I'm like, if you got blood on the street, there's a phone number you call. Somebody's gonna come out and clean it. You don't go. That's like you jumping. That's like my Netflix account don't work. Call the CEO of Netflix. Yo, my fucking account ain't working. Like, you just jumped 20 different rings of people that you could have talked to that could have solved the problem and dealt with it.
I follow Uncle T. You know what I mean? And I know his intentions are good. People need to see that. People need to
People
see.
don't need to see niggas just being angry, talking with no.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
talking with no real organized thought process. You know what I mean? No disrespect to him. I'm not. You know what I mean? At all.
When Uncle T talk, he talked with conviction. If I said the word right, I'm a little tipsy.
Conviction is right.
Conviction. He talked with conviction because he's a man from the streets. He definitely want to create change. You know what I'm trying to say? And when I seen the post, I'm like, dog, yo, I do not want my son. I don't want my son in that environment. I don't want my son to be that person with blood on the street. People need to see that because it's that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is real. Like, yo, this shit is real.
Answer me this question. Do you feel like that's the right approach to solve the problem that we have?
No, I feel like yes, I do.
Okay.
I think it's a right approach to educate parents.
I feel like I will only agree that it was a good approach to get people's attention.
Yeah.
However, I don't feel like this is the approach to actually solving the problem. I feel like I feel like this person makes a whole lot of statements and it truncates what really should happen. It goes back to. And God damn it, I hate that I'm having this conversation on camera because this dude, Uncle T, might see this and be like, man, fuck this fat fuck. I mean, and I don't want it to come off of him like I'm going at him specifically, but it's like when you have, if we want to get solutions in the system, in the government, we need to understand how the system works so we can get the results that we want. To just scream at the walls and the ceilings, you know, hoping that, you know, the carpet is going to get clean. So that's not going.
You this question, right?
Go ahead. And I was just talking about that one perspective. And even when we go back to the hood shit, it's like you talking about the OGs need to step up. Like, then have an OG meeting, and then like have.
He is talking to these OGs, yo. He is talking. See, that's the thing about OT. He in the streets. He's there, like he's on the scene. He's on Miami Street, Miami and Bradford, where shit is real. You know what I mean? He got his own little. He got his own little like safe hut or whatever, like little safe haven, so to speak, on Miami Street with pictures of guys that got killed in that neighborhood to remind people, like, dog, this shit need to change. So I know Uncle T intentions. You get what I'm trying to say? And I feel like it's good for a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a parent. You know what I mean?
Yes, he's a parent.
You're a parent. So when you see things like that, somebody else's child blood in the streets, yo, that should click something in your heart and your soul, like, dog, like, yo, that can't be my child. And that's why I say it goes back to, if everybody take care of this, then we won't have, I'm not gonna say we won't have some of the problems. You always gonna have problems because you know the circle of life. You know what I mean? That you need a little bad to go with the good to keep balance, right? Y'all know that.
Right, but that's the underlying problem.
Yeah,
you said it. People are not taking care of this.
That's the problem.
Yeah, right.
That's the real.
Okay, so if we're trying to present options to solve the problem, giving people the wrong information is not going to help solve the problem.
That's what I'm thinking. You said. I'm glad you said that. How much you think the political aspect of the city have changed anything since you've been living here? You've been living here for over 30 years.
That's a fact. How much has politics changed the dynamic of the city? It has greatly changed the dynamic of the city.
Where?
When you see the development, when you see the gentrification, when you see a lot of the financial opportunities, when you talking about the clinics,
white
the
Baltimore
methadone
from black Baltimore.
We can talk about that, but we can also talk about the development of methadone clinics. When you see the development of a lot of that shit.
They been the methadone.
Yeah, but it didn't happen out of nothing. This is government funded programs that are put in place so that people can get what they need.
You know what I said?
So
do I agree with it and say that it's a function?
Come in at.
You know what I? But
That's a political thing.
Say it again.
When they close
down.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's a political issue, right?
Right.
That's what,
anybody remember
that's what started a lot of this shit.
Oh my God!
No way
You
to
took the
fucking
words
go.
right out of my mouth.
Now,
just
and
like
Anybody know that what happened?
I will not disagree
Remember
with
that
that.
summer? Remember that summer they took Sheila Dixon out of office and they put Stephanie in and she closed down them pools and that murder wave came through.
So,
Like, come on, dog.
So,
they
no power
they
sense no more?
are
That's a
they
fact.
are most of them are the problem to what's going on. That whole Stephanie Rowland Blake, her whole campaign, her whole tenure as mayor was all to develop white Baltimore and make this a tourist spot, right?
There's a
When she
reason-
bought that dumbass race here, we created more jobs, but y'all hired temporary work. I ain't getting nobody those jobs.
right.
You get
So
what I'm saying?
what's gonna if we don't get it, if we don't continue to get involved to cause the change, then we can't expect no changes. Like
That's
if
why-
you're not going to be involved in your own neighborhood, if you wanted a community center in your neighborhood, you got to get involved to keep that community center functional so that it can stay the way it is and it can develop. If you don't be involved, then that shit gonna shut down. And if you don't know the process through which to handle the shit, then it's not gonna happen. Like we could help Uncle T develop that space that he has and make it bigger, but it has to be more of that discussion and less about. Like I said, you can't keep screaming at the sky.
Broken though, bro.
I don't disagree with that. However, I feel like it's gonna take for real discussions to happen. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it to the table. Not because I feel like he shouldn't talk.
No,
I'm saying,
I understand what you're saying.
hey, brother, I understand where you're coming from. I feel you. Yo, I really agree with you on a lot of this shit. But yo, there's a way we could go about this that could get us the results that we really want. And I think now the older gentlemen now in the space that we in, we need to start thinking more strategically. And that's when people keep talking about, well, how do we help? Like, yo, how do we help? We need to get off our asses
And raise your kids.
Yeah,
That's
raise
the
your kids.
first thing.
Raise your kids.
Number one,
but also get involved in the community to get all of the resources necessary so your kids can stay safe and they can have the things they need. Whether it's a rec center, whether it's a pool, whether it's a playground. Yo, it's no difference. When you see these little white pocket ass neighborhoods, them white people ain't special. The difference is they just go to their community meetings and they raise fucking Cain. As soon as there's one trash bag out of place, nigga, they raising Cain. And that's where I feel like we really need to have a discussion about snitching and all this other shit so that we can figure out, yo, how can we talk without offending the code so that we can get different results? Because if it's
snitching is a total different thing.
But a lot of people try to umbrella everything under it.
Okay.
Yo, why you call the city on me? Nigga, you got 30 trash bags in your backyard that you won't get rid of and there's rats. I know 1,000 houses like that with grown people in their house, rats running all through the shit, infesting everybody else's shit. And you like, bro, take care of your shit. Get your trash out your backyard. Yo, fucking
Clean your attic, clean your
clean your attic, clean your neighborhood. Yo, you got 20 fucking 7-Eleven cups in your grass, nigga. Get the 7-Eleven cups out your grass. You know what I'm saying? And yo, speak to the niggas in the neighborhood. Yo, please, stop dropping trash in my yard, my nigga. Take the trash and put it in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? Like, when can it be a discussion without me approaching a young black person saying, bro, why do you have to stand directly on this corner? Can't you just open a crack house, nigga? Because you're making it crazy and uncomfortable for everybody, and it's bringing in a property value. But as soon as I say something, then it's going to be, nigga, I'm about to kill you. And who you talking to? And it's just like, bro, like, if we could understand that, that's why I said, what's the difference between snitching and having a real conversation? When can I have a conversation with a young black man in my city and have a real discussion about change without these niggas?
That's not going to be in a one-on-one setting. It's got to be in a public forum.
That's crazy.
It's got to be
because that's not going to have no. It's going. I mean, I agree.
That's when people have the most solid. You know, the most solid. I'm gonna listen to you, and I'm actually gonna take in consideration what you're saying. As if we're in a public forum. But if you come up with me one-on-one in the street and give me what you want to hear, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Fuck you. I'm a man. I'm not gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
I mean,
it's got to be in a public forum.
It's different, yo, because I come from, that. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, hanging on the corner, hustling and stuff like that. I come from that, so I don't know what to say. You get what I'm saying about that? I mean, I never have disrespected a homeowner because they didn't want me to stand in front of their house or something like that. You get what I'm trying to say? So, I mean, of course, the generation is different. It's a different generation. You know what I mean? They have a lack of respect.
And a lot of those people in your neighborhood you probably grew up with. So it might be different. So what if I bought a house in your area, 1500, and I forgot the name of your street?
Oh, Madison Farms.
There you go. And I bought a house and I moved in, and then niggas is on my porch every day. Or when I come out, I do construction. I'm in the hood every fucking day. I might come out and there be niggas leaning on my truck. Bro, I'm working here. Like, this is my shit. You don't want nobody leaning on you? Do you want me standing on your fucking Nikes, nigga? Like, I mean, nobody want that shit. But it just seemed like it's so fucking crazy, man. It's a different generation.
It's just different. It's just different. The streets ain't the same.
That's a fact. But I mean, I appreciate you even being open and having a conversation. Like, you know what I mean? And once again, Uncle T, if you're watching this, which you probably not, but if somebody else is watching, please don't go to this nigga telling him I'm trying to trash him, or like, yo, I respect you for even opening up your mouth and saying it on camera. I respect you for even trying to do something different. I just feel like, yo, we can be so much more strategic and effective.
He would be a dope guest too, man.
Yo, I would love to have you and him on the show all at the same time. I feel like, because that way you could probably defend him, or he can defend himself, or I just feel like it would be a good open discussion. You feel me?
I just know, I follow Uncle T. I don't know him personally.
Right.
I just know his intentions.
Right.
He want change. He one of the few people in Baltimore City that really wants change.
More. What do you think about Stokey Carmichael?
Stokey want change too. I see Stokey. I don't think that he's running a circus show. You know, I always gonna respect people that come from it. I mean, because how can Baltimore County people run Baltimore City? I mean, when you don't really know how this works. You know what I'm trying to say? You don't know how to talk to these people, how to relate to these people. You know what I mean?
But I think it changes through the generation regardless.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that Stokey, by him being an OG, I mean, he's showing that a person can go to the feds, change his life, have his own business, and run for mayor. That there are options for you, no matter what mistakes you make.
So you would trust him to run the city?
I would trust him to put the proper resources in the city, because he knows what we need, because he come from it.
That's not answering. See, you slick. That was real slick, kind of like, yeah. All right, we know he'll put the resources. We got that. Do you feel like he will be
He's doing that now. You know what I'm saying?
He do that without even being in office. And honestly, I feel like he could be more effective not in office versus being in office, because once you are the mayor of Baltimore City, there's more responsibility in the city than just poor people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep this shit functioning. Now, going back to your whole, well, Stephanie Rollins Blake brought all of this tourism to the city. It's necessary because we don't have a lot of income. We don't have enough fucking large enough income. And her, I'm not saying she ain't make some fucking mistakes. She did.
I'm about to say, it wasn't just because of that. The thing is about her, it was she didn't give a fuck about Black Baltimore. She didn't care about it. She cut their resources.
I agree.
She didn't care. She was so money hungry. So money hungry. You know what I mean? That she had to cut ties with Black Baltimore to build white Baltimore or the tourist part of Baltimore.
So how do you cater to...
And that wasn't cool.
I agree. How do you cater to white Baltimore that gives you the resources to help Black Baltimore and help Black Baltimore at the same time?
All right, so this what I'm saying is,
and I hate the fact that we have to call this white Baltimore versus Black Baltimore.
People got to know the difference.
There's unfortunately, and this is another thing. I'm gonna let you go and do your thing, but you got oligarchs like in every part of the world, meaning that you have old school money that controls how things move. And if you're not playing ball the way they want you to play ball, it ain't really a pleasant day. Now, to me, my issue with Stokely Carmichael is you don't speak the language. I don't know if you can really get along with the oligarchs, and you might be a little too much for them to want to even deal with. Like, you may not have enough finesse game. Now, mind you,
he a hustler from the streets, so the finessing is definitely not a problem. I mean, I feel like
first of all, you know old white millionaires.
What I'm trying to say is, I feel like
so I don't even know why you're trying to play this game.
I'm just saying, I feel like we need a Stokely. We need a Stokely in the room with those people because they need to know that Baltimore thrives through Black Baltimore because it is 80% Black.
It's 80% Black, but of that 80, all right. So of the 80% that's Black, maybe 30% of those people are actually working and tax-paying citizens, and the rest of them are a fucking leech on this. Not a leech, but they are leaning on the system to survive. The problem is what we need to do is if we could get those people employed, if we can get another 30 or 40% of them employed, we'd be in a better place.
So now he can develop programs because I don't know if y'all remember they had a little program like with the MTA, helping people get their CDLs,
right,
and getting them MTA
jobs.
Them jobs.
I think they still doing it for real.
And the mail person job,
right,
and they helping them get these state jobs and these government jobs. It's just that people don't know about these programs. Because they not going around like they used to when Kurt Smoke when Kirk Smoke and who was and Donald Schaefer was the man.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say? Those men's affected change. They cared more about the people. You get what I'm trying to say? Then tourism and things like that. You're gonna get that money. You get what I'm saying? As long as your sports team's winning, people gonna come.
And we need an NBA team. But that's a long thing.
That too, and I think Stokely can be a person that can help.
That happen. You know what? I'm open to it, bro. I want to see something. And thank you for bringing a compelling thought process to the table because you're the first person that really articulated him being a potential good mayor. And I like the points that you brought.
Because you gotta think about this, right? Sheila Dixon, she was the people's mayor. You know what I mean? They had to come up with a scandal to get her out of office. She almost won the election on the right end. That's how much people love her. Come on, dog. You don't think they're gonna love Stokely like that? No, he is the people because he comes from the people, and that's more people we need in these offices for real.
So I think Stokely gets the Black vote.
Oh, I mean, that's all that matters.
I don't know. I don't think enough people know. First of all, he's not enough of a politician, and his visibility isn't that high. So, like, if I mention, I mentioned Stokely Carmichael to my mother, and they like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Who's the front runner?
Brandon Scott.
I don't know who that is.
The city.
I only know him because I'm in politics just a smidge. So like he's known in the political world.
He's the one that's on TV.
Right.
He's city councilor right now.
He's city councilor right now. Right. And Jack Young.
I think he's the head of city council.
Jack Young running again, right?
Yeah. In which he's doing a good job. Yeah, he's doing a good job. He ain't doing that bad. Now, he's not as
It's like Brandon Scott's from East fucking Baltimore.
All I gotta
Brandon
say,
Scott's probably gonna win it.
all I'm gonna say is that
I don't know.
Stokely can't be